Hello everyone, my name is Rage and welcome to the challenge modes of Plus. Today we'll be taking on an adventure of April Fools, where we find the natural Isaac in an unnatural habitat, as I can only assume I forgot to turn off the Synergy Lab mod. Isaac in an unnatural habitat, whereby April Fools is in effect. Now, I'm not quite sure of the April Fools effect, but it will be interesting to observe the Isaac react to new stimuli in his environment. From the looks of things, the minimap seems very unreliable, as I am not clearly in a single room, and in fact am in a Tetris block room, or a reverse L shape. Now, these are interesting occurrences, because really, I think I just breathed the wrong way. I'm not really... Oh, there's treasure rooms! Ooh, that's fine and dandy. I really have a problem with breathing. I really do. You know, I have a problem with breathing so much that whenever I have any kind of cough... yeah, okay. Oh, so I am... So the re-rolling with... I see. That's, alright, that's kind of really irritating, actually. Okay, I get now why it's April Fool's, and I don't know why when I saw Delirium I felt the need to go straight tribal with my, you know, I don't know why. I mean, I'm happy I did. There's nothing wrong with going straight tribal, but I do question it. What? 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 Question. Why is the first boss? Why is the first boss the bloat? Has anybody got an answer for me on that one? I would like to know why the first boss is in fact the bloat. You know, I'm not like completely unhappy. I'm fucking furious. Why the hell is the first boss I'm gonna kill myself. Fuck you, alright? Take my soul. This seems like it's gonna be one of those challenges. One of those challenges where if I don't get a good first item, then I'm up just Death Creek without a paddle. That's what it seems like. Now, we'll see if we get a better bloat boss room, which I think is something that I really need here. I am very confused by the layout of this and trying to look where I am with the map. I think it's probably best that I treat every floor like I have Curse of the Blind and try and navigate it manually. That seems to be what I should be aiming for here. So let's open you. A bit of moolah. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, it's gonna be... So, is it just me, or is what I'm finding out here that every single boss in this, there's no way it's just the first, so it's gotta be that every single boss is actually the bloat, which, to be fair, is genius, and I can see now why it's called April Fools. And you know what, I'm just going to orbital it to death. You know, why did I just gain loads of freaking hearts? What is going on? The hell is happening? Why am I gaining so many hearts? I mean, I'm happy that I am. What? What is occurring? This is fine. What is happening to my health? Oh, speedball. Okay, that's alright. I am so confused right now. But I'm also happy that I have full black heart. So I guess this is good. I don't know. I'm so bloody confused. Every part of me is screaming out in confusion, which fortunately I'm used to feeling on a day-to-day basis, so it's not actually that bad. But at the same time, what? I don't know what you are, so I guess we'll just Book of Secrets. That's not too shabby. Hang on a minute. It's not actually going to be Book of Secrets, is it? There's no way that the spacebar items aren't also all Dead Sea Scrolls. Like, there's no way, no how, that I'm not just facing a small army of Sea Scrolls. So I'm not even gonna consider that it might be a actually good spacebar item, or generally any item. I'm just going to straight up just try and get through the floor with as much BS as possible. Why do I have so many golden hearts? Does anybody know why I have a full freaking row of golden hearts? Unless that's not being displayed accurately, in which case, you know, that's fair enough. No, we're still getting more. That's fine. Yep, it's the bloat, of course, so I am right about that. And I guess, well, we just keep doing this, since apparently I can just keep chain picking up these things, and then we end up in a really, really good situation, and everything is fine. I'm not sure what's occurring here, why I'm getting so many things. I'm assuming then that pickups aren't shown correctly, and that I am just constantly getting lots of random things, and it's, you know, it's helping. I'm annihilating the hush here, that's great, but at the same time, I'm so confused by what is happening. I don't get it. Stem cells. Yay! Do I get any more? I mean, this probably isn't going to be the case, is it? Nope. Guppy's head. That's fine. Let's get some more golden hearts all up in here. Why the hell not? I wasn't really expecting this. I'll be honest. Let's do that. Hey, Papa Fly, how you doing? I feel like, what if I got a spacebar item with no charge? Does that mean I would have a spammable Dead Sea Scrolls, which would be kind of awesome, you know? We'd probably get a lot of bad effects, but the idea of a spammable Sea Scrolls, and yeah, look, we're getting so many bombs and keys, so definitely the coins that are coming out of these golden hearts are, in fact, random items that I'm picking up here. So I'm going to assume that the pills are not displayed accurately. I'm going to assume that I don't need to care about any of this, and I'm going to assume that I just need to ruffle luck my way through this entire run. It better unlock something good. I mean, I wanted to do this one because I was like, I imagine, you know, very hard is going to be very hard, and that Pokemons will be a lot of fun, so in theory, I just want to go for that. That's an issue, I think, overall. That can be described as an issue. Oh, thank God. I really thought it was going to make me go to the blue womb there, which I am going to assume is not somewhere I wanted to end up. My word. Okay, so the full set of black hearts is obviously fantastic, but we do seem to be losing the money chain, so I do need to stop that from happening and actually start not getting constantly hit by stuff. But my problem with that arises whereby I have to keep taking a bloat, and I'm absolutely weak as all hell right now, and I'm in no position to be fighting a bloat. So unless we get some randomly really good items soon, I feel like I am completely and utterly screwed. Like, just so completely. But we'll see, you know, I'm gonna have faith, because you got to have faith. And faith every day, the faith in the power that's inside. Because, you know, if Ash Ketchum has taught me anything, it's just keep failing, completely ignore your education, and generally desert your friends and your Pokemon once every sort of 6 months or so, and life will turn out okay, despite being the piece of shit that you are. I think that is really the important life lesson that Pokemon is there to teach the children, and I think it's one that we all really do need at some point in our lives. Is that Nordleaf? I bet it's not, but I am going to be so sad if it's actually not, which I don't think it is, because I don't think any item is actually what it says it is at any given point, so I'm going to have to be disappointed. Infamy, I mean, I preferred Nordleaf, don't get me wrong, but that's okay. Let's move on, and I guess check this out. Yeah, guppy items? No, that's fine. What about bombs and bombs? And bombs seem to be doing okay. Tears up, that's good. Pheromones doesn't really matter too much, but at least tears up is some tangible... Oh yeah, it wasn't tears up, was it? The display that comes up is also completely wrong. Yeah. Alright, this is, this is so terrible in every single way. This is absolutely terrible. And I just don't know. I really don't know how we're supposed to do this. I have absolutely no idea, because this orbital absolutely sucks, so I can't even really rely on just using my superior amounts of health to pile drive the boss into submission with an orbital, and it seems like there's very little strategy to be had on an April Fool's challenge run, because I just have to hope for the best. And I hate hoping for the best. Okay, well at least we get a free item from the shop. Oh, trinkets are actually what they seem, so that's good. I wasn't immediately disappointed by that. I mean, is it just me, or are things moving faster than normal? I don't know if it is just me. The recovery seems to be a lot quicker, but I might just be imagining that. Sometimes I do see the world very, very sped up, and it's very, very, very confusing. You know, one moment you're waking up in bed, the next moment you're swerving out the way of a bus because you're taking a driving test, and you kind of got distracted thinking about this cool new game that came out. You know, a friend did that, I think. That definitely wasn't me. I would never. No, actually, to be fair, I could say that so far through my learnings to be drive, okay, I've been doing pretty well. I have, you know, my instructor has hammered home that everyone that isn't us is an absolute monster and should be avoided at all costs. Like, he has to show me hazards, air quote, things that might be a problem while driving. Hey, that's okay, I think, because we do have a lot of shot speed. Yeah, that could be a lot worse. And when he points out, air quotes, hazards to me, he effectively points at everything ever, and I don't just mean every other car, everything, every road, every car, every person walking, every light, just everything. Apparently fucking everything is a hazard. And I get that mentality. I can understand that maybe that does make sense, because, you know, you'd want to be aware of everything, but it's like, god damn. So this isn't actually a bra, so that case we do want it. And I got that. Okay. Oh, so they're not accurate either, I see. Something's wrong. Can I buy you? No, I have no, there's no strategy to be had here because I can't, I don't know what anything is. Can I have magic mushroom at least? I mean, it's not like it would be magic mushroom. I was about to have a, gee, I wonder what the boss is moment, but then I remembered, oh yeah, it literally has to be the bloat. That's amazing. Alright, well, the good news is he is dead. The bad news is I took a little bit too much damage, but, you know, that's... Oh! Come on! That is a fucking tease! Wouldn't you like Polyphemus? Wouldn't Polyphemus make you so happy right now on your run? I bet it would, wouldn't it? Would it make you so happy? Well, that's hilarious, because you're not having it. It's like, oh, okay. Alright, I see how it is. That's absolutely fine. I didn't want it anyway, stupid Polyphemus. I wouldn't want massive amounts of damage that actually make the run somewhat tenable. That's okay, you know. I like being disappointed regularly. I'm used to it. I don't have any tears left to give. I'm a tearless individual. That would be weird. Imagine if you actually had a finite number of tears that you could cry, and hang on, I've just had a horrible thought. What if my health is displayed incorrectly like everything else is, and I could actually be on 1 heart right now and have no idea because it says that I'm on a massive amount of black hearts, which would explain where I've air quotes randomly got a load of black hearts from. Surely not. At most, I could see it not accurately showing me what type of health I got, but straight up showing me the wrong one? That seems like it would make it unbelievably difficult. But then again, I feel like this is supposed to be an unbelievably difficult one. So now I'm really, really suspicious of my health and feel like I shouldn't take any more damage. It's basically Curse of the Unknown. But then again, the black hearts have been popping. They have been exploding and dealing damage, so that would suggest that they are legit. So I'm a little confused. Let's use this. Bombs, alright, that's fine. Let's go over there and... Oh, we could have got the D6. Ah, that's so sad. I mean, obviously we have no way of knowing if a reroll would even help in any given situation. Oh, look, loads more money hearts. I don't know what's going on there. And then Polyphemus. Continuum. That's not great with the distinct lack of any sort of shot speed that we have, but it's definitely a better item than anything else could have been. No, that's not true at all. There's lots of better items. It's definitely a better item than a bad item, but then again, that's a pointless sentence, not worth saying. It's better than what we could get on average. There we go. Statistics. Statistics. Oh, that is good. That is... good. Oh my god, statistics reminds me of something. So I used to have a maths teacher. Like, you know, I think we can all relate to that. You know, I'm so relatable. We've, like, all had maths teachers. That makes us, like, the same or something. And a maths teacher used to say about statistics. The statistics, what they show is very interesting. But like a skimpy bikini, what they don't show is much more interesting. And I get what he means now, the sly old dog, and by old dog I mean creepy old man, but what I didn't realize at the time is what he was implying, because I was only little and oh so innocent, and my first question in response to that was to put my hand up and ask him, "But sir, why would you be in a bikini?" And of course, you know, that got the laughs that it would have gotten. I don't know if they were with me or against me. That's fine, you know, I just want to teleport out. That's okay. I wanted Guppy's head anyway. Guppy's head is way cooler. Oh, we actually got the Book of Secrets this time. That's fine. Well, this is going to take a lot of killing. Although I do have 30 bombs, so potentially this might actually turn out to be okay-ish, maybe? Ooh, do we have homing bombs? No, we don't have homing bombs. I have no idea what we have, actually. We could have anything. Yeah, more golden hearts. I don't know. I have no idea anymore. I really don't. Yeah, take that as I get more money and more black hearts. Is this normal for this challenge run, or am I experiencing something that I shouldn't be? Pentagram. That's okay. Damage up. That'll do. Here's mascara, that's Horror Babylon, that's fine, I guess. Look up. Yeah, I'll pay that for a look up. Alright, yeah, let's get loads of that. And let's get Judas's Shadow, that's actually really good. Oh, hang on, no, hang on, I just got 9 lives. Yes! That's actually really good. That's 2 out of 3 on the Gupstern. And we're whored up. I didn't expect to whore up. I really didn't expect to get a whore. Oh, that's fantastic. That's going to make things so much easier. Realizing now what I just said. Too late to retract it. Gotta commit. Haha, that was deliberate. Funny joke. .exe. Yes, I am a human, fellow humans. Now tell me, what are your nuclear launch codes? Okay, let's grab that and move on. I mean, I might as well use it just on the off chance it teleports me to the boss, because at least that would be somewhat useful. Hopefully we don't get any more health up then, because I don't know if I've got lucky this run, or if this challenge is actually easy and I'm way overestimating it, but I feel like the fact that every bit of money is apparently a black heart is a good thing for me. I feel like that's something that I should be happy with. And we've got ourselves the Dog Tooth, Bark at the Moon. It gave us some movement speed and some shot speed up. I don't know if it does anything else than that, because if it just does that, that seems like a pretty terrible item, to be fair. So, shrug, I guess we'll find out. Yeah, the map is just so useful. But yeah, talking of April Fools, one of my favorite April Fool's story is one that my mum played on me twice. I think I've mentioned it once before. I can't remember, but I like telling the story, so I'm gonna tell it again. And if you complain, think about all the people watching that haven't heard it, and not every story is just for you and you alone, Harry. So, one April Fool's, my mum decided to burst into my room and be like, "Josh, it snowed! Oh my god, it snowed!" And like a gleeful kid, I was like, "Yes, it snowed! I don't care that it's the middle of the, well, I say middle of the year, obviously it's April, and you know, there's generally not snow in April. I don't care about that at all. It snowed! Ooh, invincible, I'll take that. And I'll also take even more random items. No! Give me my whore back. Give me my whore back. God damn it. And she was like, "It's snowing." And I'm like, "Yeah!" So I get ready to play in the snow, you know, get all the appropriate attire on, which of course means putting loads of heavy clothes and coat and scarf, so I'm absolutely boiling, and then I go downstairs, bust out the door, and of course there's no snow, and I'm there looking like a fool in lots of heavy equipment. But, you know, not to be outdone, and because I had to think of a way to get back, is my tiny brain decided the best way to counter this was to look like I've got so many golden hearts, and then... You should have seen my mum's face when I had this many golden hearts. No, was to play along and pretend that there actually was snow, and I thought that I could make her think that I was crazy. So I ran over to the ground and was like, yeah! And I flopped on my back and tried to do dirt snow angels, which were difficult because the ground is, you know, not as malleable as your average bit of snowfall. So I was just kind of dirtying up my clothes and writhing, like, dragging across the ground. And, you know, I felt like it was a good idea, but then I immediately regretted my choices. And I was like, all right, I want to get changed now. And, you know, I feel like it was an okay idea. And she tried the exact same April Fool's on me a couple of years later to see if I'd still fall for it. Of course I didn't, because, you know, fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. Fool me thrice, I am an easily fooled, naive bastard, and I deserve what I get. That's how the expression goes. And what is with this health? It's so weird. This entire run is so weird, and I don't understand why. Am I invincible? Am I immortal? God, that would be one of the worst pranks you could ever play on someone, actually convincing them genuinely that they are immortal to the point where they believe you. I mean, granted, they'd probably end up killing themselves because they'd want to test it. Actually, no, would you test it? If you were immortal and you genuinely believed the person, even at that point, would you still want to, like, you know, air quotes, kill yourself to see if you didn't in fact die? I feel like you wouldn't do it. It's like having a health potion where you don't know how much it heals, you know? You're happy you've got a health potion, but you're going to at least wait till you need the health before you end up doing it. Ah, I see. They went to the what's worse than one bloat? Two bloats. School of thought. That's okay. Yeah, I feel like if I try and play this any sort of subtleness, I am going to die. So I'm just going to camp here and keep picking up my money health, which is apparently a thing that I have access to, and I'm just going to kill him. I'm just going to straight up kill him. I'm going to tank everything all day, going to keep picking up health. Did I get lucky that I found a coins burst out when I lose a heart thing initially? And that is a weird, like, interactivity bug with this thing, and now I just keep chaining loads of golden hearts and everything's fine, because I feel like that's what's occurring. I'll take you. I mean, that's okay. Well, I only need to go to Mum's heart anyway, so the negative will do me. Why am I even looking in here? At what part did I think that would be good? Alright, Guppy, Necromonicon. No point. If it's random anyway, we might as well at least be able to do it once every room, but at least we get our whore back, and that is fantastic. Probably should have taken the Polaroid. I admit that I actually forgot that obviously that was the equivalent of the mum fight, and now that's the equivalent of the Polaroid and the negative, and then tried to play it off by pretending it didn't matter where it actually did, and I feel really guilty about it, so I had to come clean and tell you guys. I really did. Okay, that's fine. I do think the worst part about being immortal would be the potential to get captured and locked up somewhere that you can't escape from, knowing that you will never ever die, so you have to spend eternity just locked in this room and there's nothing you can do about it, which I feel like is something people don't consider when they want to be immortal, because it could end up being awful. Imagine if you were tied to an anchor and dropped in the ocean. You would for eternity be just anchored to the bottom of the ocean in an abyss of constant suffocating pain, but not being able to actually die because you're immortal, and it would last for thousands of years until maybe in the future when Earth's oceans dry up because the sun is expanding in a cataclysmic supernova, and you're eventually freed from that hell, but then you're brought into a new fresh hell because obviously, you know, the Earth's being consumed and everything is burning up, and then you got to deal with the fact that you are perpetually being burnt alive by an ever-expanding sun that's consuming the universe, and you're unable to die still. So I think there's a lot of potential awfulness. And the thing is, alright, you may be thinking, you know, you're over-dramatizing it. You know, at least you get thousands of years, probably, before anything like that happens, to experience everything, to be immortal, and that's all good. And I agree with you, you do. But the thing is, if you are truly immortal and you can't choose to end your own life, then no matter what happens, you will eventually be around for some sort of awful cataclysmic event that will not be able to kill you, but that you will have to endure for the rest of millennia. And you know how insane you would go? The human mind forced to suffer for a millennia of complete and utter isolation? It would be, oh my god, absolutely heaven. Complete and utter isolation, yes. That would be fantastic. Alright, let's leave that money health alone. No, in reality it would be just the worst thing. Also, I feel like I'm really struggling when it comes to finding where I'm supposed to be going on this floor. Like, I'm trying my best to not look at the map, but every now and then it is getting me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to go this way, and not realizing that it's the complete wrong way. Hey, that worked out. Thank you very much. This guppy's head has proved quite useful. What did that one do? I'm not sure what that one did. That's fine. And careful, and by careful I mean, I don't think it really matters if I get hit, just because every time I get hit, I gain more health than I lost, so really everything is fine. Like, look at this. Just look at this. This is absolutely nuts. What are you? Pageant boy! Yeah! See, look, it's not just normal money. So it must be because I got the golden heart, and it's just a chain bug from this point onwards. So I guess the April Fool's is in fact on you, game. It is on you. I am pretty pleased with this. Our damage and tears and everything, it's actually a fairly alrightish run. It's definitely no Hush run, but it's definitely perfect for what we are dealing with here. Yes, indeed. And we really were so close to Guppy, which obviously would have made it completely and utterly destruction, but that's fine. And we do have 71 bombs. I feel like I should be using them to do, I mean, this. Oh, okay, that's the wrong way. That's fine. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to intrude on your little, like, I don't know, gathering, whatever you're doing. I like to imagine that hairball was like, ooh, what's that shiny explodey thing in the corner? And everyone else was like, no, Terrence, no, we've warned you about them. Why is a giant floating hairball called Terrence? I just don't know. I mean, it's much more realistic that they would have kind of like a monster-sounding name, like Acrobutton. You know, that would probably be the name of the enemies in Isaac, but at the same time, who am I to decide? Maybe they are just called Terrence. Maybe they want to be normal like the rest of us. And let me just pick up all this money. Yeah. Gotten so many lookups from all of this. I really have. Whoa! Okay. Alrighty. That's fine. That's cool. What? Did I just become... Oh, I think I got... I have no idea what just happened. I think I became Keeper? I think I'm Keeper now? That would explain a lot of what's happened. But at the same time... What? What in the actual hell is going on? Is the big question. And I feel like the one thing that could have prevented horribleness from happening, that could have enabled horribleness to happen even, has in fact happened to me. So I'm a little bit concerned now that I am in fact screwed. I'm definitely a little bit concerned now. I mean, I've got a fairly good amount of flies. Oh yeah, it's the boat. Aye! And I got power pill! Yeah! That's what I needed from my life. Oh, thank God for that. That would have been really awful. Though I still had Judas's shadow as a backup, so it was going to be fine. What was I talking about? Alright, that was weird. Like if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more. What the hell did that get me? Maggie now holds all that, so Maggie can Okay, that's fine. I enjoyed this. Subscribe for more. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.